Hey Ox. It is Saturday night about 7:30, October 23rd, 2010. And I'm just at home with the boys. It is a rainy, cool night. After weeks of nice, cool nights, warm days, dry weather, we have finally hit a rainy spell. So we've barely hit a hard frost yet. We looks like, based on some of the annuals, that we have had some frost in one of these last few nights, but it's been quite minimal. I have protected plants that could be damaged by frost for a number of nights that I thought might be getting too cold. But a ficus out here that I suppose I rescued today. It super soggy. It was in just a big mass of compacted down peat moss mush, and it was about 6 feet tall until a few minutes ago. I've been hacking away at it, and I think it might push back. I'm going to get these roots cleaned up and find a pot to shove it in. Some Japanese maples that I got in the mail yesterday from Maplestone Organics, or Maplestone Ornamentals. I call them organics. And they're not terribly impressive right now because they're losing their leaves, obviously. Then some of them don't have much left on them. But just the name of this. Oh, that's Kodomaru. And Autumn Moon. Oh, I think the one I was looking for is down here. This, I think, is... Oh, I need to open this up. Open up, don't want it to fill it with water. Yeah, Milwaukee. Mikawa Yabusa. It's kind of an expensive one, actually. It's very compact leaf structure, very dense. That's a 3-year-old tree. It's grafted. It's a neat specimen. So that's one of the most expensive I've ever bought. And it's just a slow growing and less common little tree, so the host isn't going to have a lot of branches to graft off of it, and takes it more time to grow them, so commands a little higher price. These are some trees that I dug out of the woods up on Wapaka at the farm on Thursday. Real nice, pretty little trees, and got them planted in nice big pots. They're just in straight turfus. And got the rabbits all, I don't know if you can even see that here. Rabbits are all fixed up on their stands. I need to put their roof on. There's just some coroplast I tie on there. But they're eating some apples tonight we picked up in Big Falls. And the stands are real nice. They're in a better position now. They're painted, they were cleaned, primed, painted with 2 coats of a semi-gloss and a real nice brown color that just blends right in with everything. They're real highly washable now, so I can just blast them with the hose, which is very nice. There's some of my other trees, and everything from Japanese maples here to mugu pines, Canadian hemlocks, some elms and hedge maples, some trident maples, some curly willows back there. So there's quite a variety. But up in here, there's a number of different Japanese maple specimens. Quite a few different varieties. I'd say guess I'd have to add them up. I might have 15 different Japanese maple cultivars here that will primarily stay containerized plants. I might put a couple of them in the ground next year, but primarily are going to be containerized bonsai plants. So one last thing I'll show on the video here. This is my table of bonsai. Acquired these, geez, getting close to a month ago now, I think, and they've all been doing extremely well. And these are a mix of elms. There's one elm that just came yesterday. Mix of elms, and there's a sweet gum back there. There's a juniper over there, and I think the rest are elms. So a lot of elm trees, and the sweet gum, and the juniper, and there's a Sirsa, Fukian tea, and a ficus, Benjamin bonsai, that are all in the house, that are older. They're older crafted bonsais, sculptured like this. So there's Hira. So anyway, it's been very pleasant spending a lot of time out here this fall. We've had some just excellent leaf color this year. It's really been fantastic. And even the dogwoods have turned just a lot of them over in this area have just turned a real brilliant red. I'll have to get a few more photos of this in the day. Some of these bushes over here, they probably just didn't get as much light because of the maple, and they're not quite as brilliant of a red, but they're and then again some others over there are turning. There's some nice colors. So at this point, the Norway maple, some of it's real full still. Some of it's losing some of its canopy. A lot of it's still pretty green. It's going to probably be 2 weeks before this really loses all its leaves. This poplar right here is pretty dense still, pretty green, not lost much yet. That's going to be pretty late in the year, like the willows. It'll be last on the list. So that's my little update. This is the back of the house. It's all painted here. I just screw that light back in and replace the bulb. Looks quite nice overall. It could probably use a second coat next year, but you know, overall it looks quite good. Real brilliant, nice color on here. Some of my cuttings from this year that are rooted, I'm gonna have to deal with those before winter. Fortunately, a lot of stuff is just gonna go into the plant room and be protected for the winter and be able to be dealt with in the spring. So even though it's later in October, we're coming up to Halloween here real quick, I guess. Not far away at all. And hard to believe it's already October. Keep thinking that it's September still, but no, we're just a week away from Halloween actually. The last 6 months have just gone amazingly fast. I remember standing out here shooting a video just about 6 months ago. In March, we had a couple of warmer days, warmer evenings, staying out here with Akava and the boys when he wasn't doing well. Now it's wet out tonight, so they're hanging out inside. They don't really care to be out here with because it's wet. There's Akava stretching. Some glass that needs to be cleaned, but Akava's doing real well. And this whole back area is it was in great shape. I had everything very cleaned up and organized until about 2 weeks ago when we started repairing the siding and painting, and then everything got shuffled. So last thing is hopefully we'll have a few more nice days here, and I'll be able to get a few more plants. You get these Japanese maples moving into some other pots and get some things taken care of here and wrapped up for the winter. So that'd be real nice if it holds out just a few more nice days, so we can get organized. Looks like it's going to be rainy for a couple days, but then I'm hopeful that after that we'll have a few nice dry days left and reasonable temperatures. It's actually quite moderate out here tonight right now. I'm going to cut off this video. I already went over 10 minutes, which means I don't think I can upload it to Picasa for backup or anything, which is disappointing. But it's about 55 degrees out tonight.